Hey everyone, it's Rachel. Thanks for tuning into this video. In this video, we're going to be working on some more birthday gifts. So this is going to be for somebody else. This is going to be for my sister. And again, her favorite color happens to be, if you haven't watched my last video, I did a video of making some birthday gifts for my sister. And my sister's birthday is a few days after my babysitter's birthday. So, and like I said, as luck would turn out, both of their favorite colors are purple. So again, we're going to do some more purple crafts. So, funny story. You'll be seeing this coming up again, the date at least. So her birthday is actually not March 4th, it's March 5th. But here's the funny part. For whatever reason, I had in my head that my sister's birthday was March 5th for like quite a few years. So I thought it'd be kind of funny to give her some gifts that has her birthday on there of March 4th. Or not her birthday, I should say. So some of it's just going to say March 4th, but really her birthday is on the 5th, and I think she'll get a good crack out of it, and just a little inside joke, if you will. So I don't know why I had in my head that she was born on the 4th, and like, I mean, it just didn't come out of nowhere, right? For some reason, I don't know. I have no idea. It's one of those life's mysteries. Now, I'm a little shy here on the other side of my vinyl, but that's okay because I will just be careful with, you know, transferring that over. So I'm going to go ahead and just cut this off and then bring over my scraper tool. Yeah, just being careful that I don't accidentally scrape that. Okay. And then I'll transfer this back. Oop. Okay. So let's go ahead and bring this into camera. Now I gotta be careful. This is paper. I didn't feel like sanding and painting. It's hard to sand when it has this frame around here. So when that happens, I usually just opt for paper. Looks good. Okay, and I'm going to use my fingers to push down the exposed vinyl. And then I'll use my scraper tool for the rest. Okay, let's go ahead and get this peeled up. Let's find a good piece, and I'm just going to go slowly because again I don't want to rip up my paper, which this transfer tape, I spoke to it about this transfer tape in a previous video. I love it. I just hate the grid lines because if you don't get those grid lines even, you know, align with your design, then it really messes with your eyes. So, but it's really good on paper. It's good on a lot of surface. This is why I really like this transfer tape. But there you go. It just simply says March 4th, and I think that she'll get a kick out of that. And again, her birthday is March 5th. But what I did was I found a font that I liked. I don't know if they're the same font, but I'll have it listed in the description box. And then what I did is I kind of just put March here, and then I did an offset, and then, you know, removed and then sliced the offset with the number 4 to give this a look. All right, let's go ahead and get into the next craft. Okay, we're going to go ahead and do another sign. And she is a therapist, so I thought it'd be kind of cute. She has 3 offices, so I thought it would be super cute to have a sign that she can put in one of the offices, or she can, you know, put it in her house, whatever she wants to do with it. So I just picked some light colors, you know, just to give it a little bit of fun, and you know, just something to be colorful. I'm sure other people would enjoy the variation of the colors. Now, some of these don't have middles. That's just because it's part of the design. I don't know if this was from Design Space. I'm sure I'll find out once I make this, or post this video to YouTube. I will have that all figured out. Okay. There we go. So they're just going to get pieced together. And then I have 2 more colors. First, I had to add a purple for her favorite color. Oh. Got a little ahead of myself. Looks like it was not wanting to have the H stick on. I used this vinyl on a different video for my St. Patrick's Day video, and I noticed I was having the same issue. Like, it was super sticky and did not want to stay on the carrier sheet. But if you just kind of nudge it along, it comes up if you have that issue. Just use your weeding tool or your fingers. Weeding tool usually works best for me. Okay. And then the last one here. This one has a little bit of a shimmer. I don't know if you can tell, but it's not shimmer paper. It's like, I don't know if they call it sparkle. I think this is Cricut, but no, this is 405. So that's Hobby Lobby's brand. I like it because the true shimmer vinyl from Cricut, oh, that's not fun to work with. I have so many issues with that. Even using the right strong grip, and you can't always use strong grip transfer tape on all materials. So that's why to me it just makes that not useful. Because sometimes it will rip up. Like this is, I didn't sand this, so I just added paper. If I used strong grip, it would have ripped up my paper. So, all right, I'm gonna go ahead and pull this up on my computer just to see how everything gets lined up, and then we'll go ahead and lay it in our blank here. Okay, so I got it pulled up in my screen. So I got to look for this one. This is going to be the one that I'm going to start with. And then we're going to do this one, and then this one, and then that one. Okay, so I got the order that I need to. So let me go ahead and, I don't know if this is going to be large enough. So what I'll do is I'll add that there, and then I will, let's see. I think what I'll do is just kind of piece this together. Well, I'll do this. Okay. Okay, that's what we'll do. Very good. So let's just get this out of the way. Very good. And then I'll go ahead and peel this back. Okay. And then I'll bring this in. And then I'm going to try to get this centered. Okay. There we go. And then we'll go ahead and peel this back. Oh no. Okay, I think I might have ripped my paper, but I think if I go carefully, and hopefully my letters will, yeah, I ripped it a little bit, but it's not that bad. I just got to go slowly just to make sure that doesn't happen again. Okay, perfect. All right, so then what we'll do is we'll get, I don't think, I'm gonna take this away just because I don't want to add more transfer tape than I need. So then we will go ahead and get this on here. And it's just going to say mental health counselor. Okay, this one, I've worked with this vinyl before and it's given me trouble each and every time I've used it. So I need to like just use it up, which is kind of sad, unfortunate, because I'm going to be using this for my spring decor quite a bit. So I'm hoping that it's not going to give me headaches all the time. All right. So then what I'll do is I got to get this spaced correctly. All right. So, and it's kind of, it has a wave to it. Here we go. Okay. So it's not completely straight. It has like a nice little natural wave in the design. Again, peeling that carefully, and look at it, it's trying to rip up my paper. Okay. Perfect. Then we'll do the N next. So let me go ahead and bring in my scrap transfer, or my scrap transfer tape here. All right. Peel that back. Perfect. Let's get this one in here. There we go. I lift that up. So when you're doing this design, you might just kind of want to pay attention to have your design up on the computer or tablet, whatever you're using, because I actually was going to have this E over, because I'm not paying attention to how close it is to the A, but I was going to have this E way over, and then I just was looking at my design, and I realized, oh, that is too close. So, just kind of be careful of that. I think that U needs to get fixed. So I'm going to see if I can get that up. If not, then it's just going to be what it is, right? Okay, so hoping that U is going to come up, and it does. Okay, perfect. I just want to fix that U real quick. Oh, oops. Okay. And then I'm going to replace that U. I think I wasn't paying attention to that U, so I just need to go ahead and fix it. Just kind of get it placed in there a little bit better. There we go. I really liked how this turned out. I like the variation of the colors. I think that's really pretty. It's definitely bright and cheery, so that way she can display it for her clients. And yeah, I think this all turned out super cute. All right, let's go ahead and get into the next craft project. Okay, this next project we're gonna do a tumbler for her. Now this one you can do sublimation. I'm not gonna do sublimation on it. I am actually going to go ahead and do some vinyl work on there. So I'm just trying to get that off the cup there. And then get my pieces out. Okay, so what I'm going to do is get my cup cradle out. Got my cup cradle out, and then I am going to rub this down with some rubbing alcohol just to clean the surface. Make sure that's all nice and clean, oil-free and dust-free. Oops. Okay. Perfect. All right. So let's go ahead and get that on the cup here. And then while that is drying, what we'll do is we'll put that over here, and let's go ahead and weed out. Again, this is another layering project. So I'm using holographic for the hearts, and then the text has different purple, different versions of purple. So that's what we'll do with this project. Okay. Okay, very good. And I'm also going to go ahead and get this on my computer as well, because I want to be able to see how this is all, how it's supposed to be organized. Okay. Like, I know how it's supposed to get organized, but I like to know, like, as far as alignment's concerned, because it just says best sister ever. So obviously I'll know the order of what they need to be, but I just want to see how it gets all lined up, so that way it doesn't look all weird and wonky. Okay, and we'll get this one. Perfect. Okay, so again, just says best sister ever, and then it has the hearts. And I'm kind of wondering if I can put it on here first. No, it's gonna fall off, so I'm gonna have to apply it to I'm gonna have to apply it on here one at a time, because I don't have enough space down here. I do up here, but okay, well, that's unfortunate, but that doesn't, it's still manageable. Okay, so I'm trying to think about how I want to approach this. I was thinking applying the heart now, because that will give me some guidelines, but I think what I'll do is I'll just apply the words first, and then I will apply the hearts after. I think that might be the best approach. And the reason why I worry about trying to get it centered along here, so that is why I am opting to do that. And I'm going to give myself a little bit more, just because I know the sister's a little bit big of a word, and I don't have to take more from there if I don't have to for my transfer tape here. So let me go ahead and scrape that down. And then I'll go ahead and peel that up. Carrier sheet. Okay, so then let's go ahead and I'm trying to see, just as far as, I don't have to worry about her sipping on here because there's a straw. I mean, unless she doesn't want it. And by the way, you guys, this cup is not microwave safe, and nor is it dishwasher safe. And not because I'm adding the vinyl. I mean, adding the vinyl makes it not safe in general. But just the cup itself, without applying anything to it, it actually is not really good for it. It says on the bottom of here that you can't put it on there. So, you know, just be mindful of that. Okay, so I think I want it about right there. Okay. So then I'll just add my text here. Okay. I'll just scrape that down. I just want to show you real quick. At the bottom here, it says not microwave safe and not food, or it's food safe, but hand wash only. So just be mindful if you get these from Hobby Lobby. I think other places sell them too. I think they're Cricut. Let's see here. This is not Cricut brand, so this is probably only specific for Hobby Lobby. But just make sure that you read up on that and make sure it is safe to do that. But again, when you put the vinyl on there, it no longer becomes microwave safe and dishwasher safe. All right, so let's go ahead and add the word sister to it. And peel that up. A lot of layers today. I haven't done so many layers in a project or in a video in a long time. So, okay, so now I'm using my computer here to, wow, that just wants to stick right away, to get an idea of placement, just to kind of see where everything is going to be placed. Can't really complain. And honestly, if it doesn't line up perfectly and the hearts kind of go kind of weird, you know, or not weird, but like if the hearts doesn't get lined up really well with the text, I can always just put it down anywhere I want. I mean, she's not going to know that it doesn't, I mean, if she watches this video, she'll know. But she's not going to care if the hearts are not how the design was supposed to be. You know, she's good like that. She don't care about that stuff. So I am getting her all of this, and then I went through, when I was cleaning my craft room, I went through a bunch of stuff that I don't use. She crafts as well, and she does not cars, but she does candles, and she makes jewelry, and she does a little bit of, she got into tumblers, meaning like putting resin on there and some designs. So she's kind of like a catch-all. She does a lot of different things, and she's the one that I was telling you guys about in a previous video that we craft together. When we craft, sometimes we watch videos and sometimes we chit chat. But anyways, so she's getting some of the stuff that for her birthday, I'm giving her some of the vinyl that I never use that's unopened. So I'm giving her that for her birthday. And then I'm going to buy her some, I haven't done it yet, but I'm going to buy her some HTV. She said that she wanted some HTV, and so I'll give her some of that. And then yeah, I made some shirts for my stuff I never wore, so I'm gonna give her that too. It's not like I'm like giving her what I don't want, but really the stuff that I made her today is for her birthday, and then I'm gonna buy some HTV for her. Okay, so then what we'll do is we'll try to piece this together. I'm hoping that I can just piece this together and not have to cut a bigger piece. We're going to attempt it. We'll see how it plays out. I just don't have to cut up another piece of transfer tape. So let's see if I can. Now I'm a little off, but that's okay. So I don't know if this is going to work. We're going to try. I barely have any type of overlap, so I don't know how well it's going to hold up. It may not hold up at all. And if it doesn't, then it's all right. We'll just apply it one thing at a time. Okay, so let me go ahead and get this, because you can see I barely have it overlapping. Okay. And let's see here. Oh, excuse me. Allergies are going crazy. Spring is approaching, you guys. Well, granted, this video is coming out at the end of March, and this is currently it's February, a few days after Valentine's Day, and the trees are already pollinating. So my allergies have not been appreciative of that. Okay. That perfection. Oh, so excited. Okay. And then we will be careful. Now, she, of course, she sublimates too. So if she wants to take this off after, you know, she uses it or whatever, she can, and she can sublimate on it. So she's got to be careful when peeling it up. You don't want to scrape up your glass here, because you don't want to scrape up that coating. But she most certainly can do that after, let's just say the vinyl's not holding up like it should, or whatever the case is. She can just peel it all up, and then she can make it her own. There we go. Oh, I think that turned out so cute. And again, it came with this straw, and then you just add this little bamboo lid to it. And there we go. It just says best sister ever. I absolutely love how this turned out. I like the purples. And of course, this holographic hearts. Okay, let's go ahead and get into our next project. In this next project, we are going to do some iron-on to this tote. I thought this would be really cute for her to use. And you guys seen a similar tote. Go ahead and fold that up just a little bit so I can move it out of my way. You guys seen this tote before? Well, a similar version of it. I think the one was a lighter purple and it was a little bit smaller. I made that and it was in the previous video. So this one, I am using another tote bag that was my mini press because we're doing an iron-on. But we are going to iron on to this tote bag. So I don't know if you didn't watch my last video, because again, I made a gifts for my sitter. And in that video, I said that the flower for March is a daffodil. So I did the same thing, but I used a different, in that video, I used a flower that had two flowers that were two daffodils, and it had the stem. This just has just the flower, and so it's a daffodil. And then, of course, I had to put March 4th on there. Again, that rain joke. I think she'll get a good crack out of that. So let me go ahead and get the middles all weeded out. I've never done this before, of putting March 4th on so many things. But I think she has a good sense of humor, so I think that she'll find it very funny. And people are going to be like, what's March 4th? She's like, just another day. It's not my birthday. But anyways, on that, the previous video, when I was making a tote bag for my babysitter, I'm using that same gold. I thought this gold would be really pretty on this purple as well. So again, be sure to watch that video. I have a lot of fun birthday DIYs that I did for her, and so be sure to check that out once you're done watching this video. Okay. And then let's get this. This is really weeding out really nicely. It's nice and big, so it just makes it really easy to weed out, right? So it just has this daffodil, and then I just put March 4th. Okay, let me go ahead and get this cleaned up and we'll get this ironed on. Okay, so this tote bag came from Hobby Lobby and it was $4. So not a bad price. And then there is a little bit of a pocket in the inside, so she can put her phone in there, or whatever. But so it might be a little challenging to try to get it ironed on, because you usually want it to be a flat surface. That way you can get an even press. And I'm using my mini press, so it should be okay. But we'll see. So I'm just lint rolling it, making sure that there's no lint that will impede my ironing. Okay. And then I'm also going to, now I would use a larger a press, but I've had this out for a previous craft video I made from last night, and I just never put this away. So I'm just going to use this. But I would recommend using a larger one. That way you can just get it done a lot quicker. And so that is what I would advise to do. And then again, I'm just going to go ahead and put this in here, or on my tote bag. So let me go ahead and get that centered as possible. And I haven't quite decided if I'm going to say anything to her, and just to see how she reacts. And obviously I have proof that I know her birthday's March 5th by this video, right? So if she doesn't believe that I was just joking, because she very well, I still occasionally have to, I really do have to think about her birthday. I don't know why I cannot get that date in my head for some reason. I don't know why 4th is all of a sudden in my head. But anyways, at least I have this video and I can sit there and say, well, listen, I knew it was March 5th. It was just a joke. In case she doesn't believe me, you never know. Because I have kind of lost her trust in knowing her birthday. So I wouldn't blame her if she didn't fully trust me and saying, yeah, I did know it. So, but anyways, I feel like you guys can back me up. And of course, she can watch this video. That should be good to go. I'll go ahead and carefully, I'm already seeing some troubled areas, but I'm actually going to go ahead and take off the liner if I'm able to and hit it with my heat press using the parchment paper. So that way I don't have such a harsh peel. Okay, so that should be good to go. And then I'm going to go ahead and take a minute and check to see if I have any other trouble areas. I think I have one here. I think that turned out super cute. And again, I really like this gold with this purple canvas bag. It's really, really pretty. And it gives enough shine to it where it just makes it look really nice. In this last craft for my sister's birthday present, I'm going to do her logo for her candle company, and it's actually something I designed for her, and she really liked it. I was just playing around with it just to give her an idea. I by no means have any background in graphic design whatsoever, but it's just a little hobby of mine. So you guys seen this frame before. This is actually from Hobby Lobby's Christmas section, and then I really loved it. I picked up quite a few of them. So I used this for Valentine's Day. I just put a 14 in there. And then so I decided that this would be, since her company is called Sugar Plum Designs, I thought it'd be really cool to add to use this frame because it kind of resembles that. So that is what we're going to do. So what I did was, I'm going to go ahead and speak to that as I weed. But what I did was I did my first print then cut ever. So I didn't show it on camera only because I wasn't sure how it was going to pan out, because this heart is like meant to give it the painted look, if you will. So I wasn't sure if it was going to cut out really well. And you can tell it, I don't know if you, maybe you can't, but it kind of got a little jagged there. So it's not the best. And I think it's just because it's just the nature of that design. So I just went ahead and did it off camera, but by time this video, I'm kind of doing my videos out of order. So by time this video comes out, I would have shown a tutorial on how to do print then cut and how to combine vinyl with print then cut, such as I'm doing right now. So I will be a little bit more experienced. I'm surprised it's taken me this long to do print then cut, to be honest, but it was just kind of not on my heart to do anytime soon. So like it is now. What I'm going to do, I think I'm going to have to reverse weed this bottom part because the text is quite small. So I think it's just going to be a little bit easier to reverse weed this. So let me see if I can get at least this portion done, and then we can move on to the other parts. So I'll go ahead and fast forward through all of this, so that way it looks like my little N got away from me. But I'll fast forward through this, and then we'll put this all together. Okay guys, I lost quite a bit of stuff that went in this design. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to come back and redo it. And I might opt for, well, I was thinking I was going to do iron on, but I can't do iron on now that I have this on here. So, well, it's, I don't know, not with the vinyl, I suppose. So, yeah, it's kind of, at this point, there's nothing I can do about it. And what I'll do is I'll just recut it off camera and then apply it when I have a little bit more time to sit down with this because this is going to take a little while for it to, and I got a little bubble. It's going to take a little bit of a time to get this situated. So, okay, so I got that down. And again, it's supposed to say Sugar Plum Designs. And then at the bottom, it's supposed to say a crafting company. So, right now it just says Sugar Plum. And then I'll have to fix it a little bit later on. But not in this video because I just won't have time today to do that. But at least you can see another way you can do print then cut with your, and apply it with your vinyl. So it looks like that circle kind of went wonky. But okay, well there it is. I think you guys get the picture. Let's go ahead and bring in everything together and see how they all look. All right, well, here we are. We got all 5 projects done. I think they all turned out super cute. And again, I'll have to come back and fix that when I have some more time. I still have time to fix that before her birthday comes up. And I think she'll get a kick out of her stuff being labeled March 4th. She'll laugh at that. So anyways, so she can put these anywhere in her house or use this to tote around stuff between offices. And of course she can put her, whatever she drinks in the morning or, some water or something like that. But I think that, I like this whole mental health counselor. I think that all this has some cohesiveness. And I do want to mention though, this heart was from Canva, and you can most certainly do vinyl for this, but I wanted to do print then cut because I wanted to test it out. So again, this is my first time, but not the first time you guys are all seeing it. It just happens to be the order of what I'm doing the videos and the order of when they got released. So that is why I opted for the print then cut. So anyways, with that being said, that is all I have for you, and hopefully you gain some inspiration for somebody's upcoming birthday. And it's always kind of cute, maybe get something square like this and just put their date. Someone suggested that in my comments for Valentine's Day, so I really like that idea. So I'm going to do that for my daughter's birthday. I'm going to put 28 on there and have that out for the whole month of May. So all right, well, thank you for watching. Y'all have a great day.